What's
Yo,
happening, people? Welcome on into
Farace.
another edition of the Put It in the Book Show, people. Season 7, episode
Sucks,
number
man.
10 already through the season.
Wow.
Man,
That
we've
is,
been through
yeah.
10 weeks of this shit already, Rodriguez.
Oh my God. We've been through it all already. The whole season. This is the whole
Been through the
season,
ringer.
and we're
Been through
not
the
even to the
ringer.
All-Star break yet. Can you believe that?
No way. And that's,
Good
our
Lord.
like it's our North Star.
Emotional damage.
When it comes to
Plenty of that. Every year, producer Joe. Is he there?
well, we got to do the full intro. He's robotic. He okay.
There it is. See?
There he is. Is he? Okay.
There you go.
So
He's
you're
actually
feeding
in a
him.
good mood. He's in a good mood.
Feeding him. That shows that.
I'm not
Rodriguez,
feeding him.
what's going on, dude? We completely went out of order. You started with Joe. We introduced Joe first. That's.
Didn't we introduce? Well, you know what? He does a
What's
pretty good
wrong with
job.
that? What's wrong with that one time?
Sometimes.
What's wrong with
There
that
it is.
one
See?
time?
Here we
I'd like
go.
to hear.
Here we
I'd
go.
like to hear what's wrong with that. Huh? Are you crying? Are you crying?
Producer Joe.
It's been anger since the start. Since the start, it's been anger.
Yeah, you know what that is, right? Exactly. He needs a
That's
lot more of
supposed to have
that.
the opposite effect.
That should help.
All right, so you're stuck with the two of us on screen for a little bit. Hopefully
Welcome.
Keith will be
Welcome anyway.
Hopefully Keith will be along soon. As always, a lot to talk about. We just come off a nice little series in DC. We'll get to that. Got a couple of days off, and then we head up to London, head across the pond. Go play those filthies.
Oh, wrong one. That was Aussie, right? I'm so sorry.
We're gonna play those douchebags from Philadelphia.
They're the worst. They're the worst people.
Worst. Brian Holmes sucks.
Shout out to my boss, and Brian Holmes sucks. My boss is a filthy fan.
Oh,
I know.
What's going on? What kind of people are you associating yourself with these days?
Dude, she's all right.
All right.
She's all right. Not Brian Holmes, though.
No. Brian Holmes
he sucks.
Legitimate douche. And he sucks.
All the time.
Hey, we got some pitchers that have returned and are doing a splendid
That's
job.
Lovely. I love that stuff, man.
The lineup coming to life. The defense has been tremendous, right?
Without someone, we've been doing this without a certain person that we're gonna have to talk about. We can't let this go. Eventually, you're gonna have to bring it up. So I'll leave it up to you when you're ready. When you're ready to cry.
It's about Keith. No. All right. So all that, a ton more, right on the opposite end of this beautiful, beautiful crafted entrance video. Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Pull up the box.
Farace's working hard on the break. Farace working hard. I see what you're doing, Farace.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm all across the board here.
I get all the beeps, buddy.
All the dings.
Dings.
There'll be more dings to come. All right, let's jump into it, Rodriguez.
That's so true.
ring a ding ding.
Who are we gonna? Are we gonna talk good? We're gonna talk.
Hey,
bad,
speaking of ding,
moderate.
Quick detour before producer Joe yells at me that this is a baseball show. Quick detour. The word ding got to me. There's a girl that made a TikTok about wrestling and could not believe the reaction that the Undertaker's gong, you know the gong, Rodriguez. Yes, what kind of a reaction that garnered from 85,000 people? And she was like, "What part of that ding is so exciting?" It went viral.
It's not a ding.
Exactly. The Undertaker responded to her and said, "Hey,
there he is.
let me help you get there. He is. The Undertaker, he has risen.
Oh, that's Keith. Sorry. Welcome, Keith.
What's up, guys?
So, I am. That's that's like the Letterman. That's like the long Letterman.
Wow. Okay, princess.
What's happening?
Very nice. There it is. That's the one. That's the one right there. To the sky, Keith. To the sky. No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
Don't do that one. No.
All right.
No. All right,
Reel
Joe.
back in.
Stop.
Moral of the story is she's getting ringside seats and getting all this stuff. She don't know nothing about it, but she did apologize for calling it a ding and correcting it to a gong.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely not. It's not a ding.
Let's get to what just transpired here. Most recent series against the Nationals. Where
so we're gonna go really good. We're gonna go with a really good news.
Yeah, let's go right in there, baby.
I'm actually ready.
Listen, we're like we said, this is episode 10, so we've been through the ringer 10 weeks of this Jekyll and Hyde roller coaster.
Now we're on the upswing.
It's
Jekyll and Hyde time, right? Now we're on the upswing, so let's suck it up.
So we're gonna forget about the 6 straight series losses. No, that's cool.
Well, we're not going to forget about it, but we're not going to rehash that.
There's the poop in the milk.
No, I don't want to live it no more.
I would have thought that would have been Farace, the poop in the milk. And it turned out to be Keith. Keith, I don't know, man.
It is what it is.
And
then we tied
it bees what it bees.
All
right, well, let's get to this national series because
we rocked them.
No matter what you want to say of what we thought about the series going into it and have all the confidence in the world because of the Nationals, none of us would have been surprised if we would have lost by a run 10-9, 9-8 in all 3 games. But the good news is that
I was expecting that.
We were the heartbreak. Keith, with that one game that they were up, what was it, 4-0 or 5 or
it was 5-0. I said, I'll check back later in the 8th inning when we're down 6-5.
Yeah, that's very positive of you. Thank you.
I'm just being honest and truthful. I mean, because it's just ridiculous.
No. Listen, it was that Dodgers series. The Mets were up 3-0, and I had gotten home from work. It was like a 4:00 start, and I got home from work. I sat up outside, came back inside, and I said, "Let me get back outside and make sure that they're still winning." And within that time frame, it was tied at 3.
I remember that game exactly. I basically did the same thing for Raji. Exactly the same thing.
Terrible.
I was like, how did it just happen? I'm saying to myself, how did it just happen?
All right. So in this national series, it was good starting pitching. It was good pen work. It was really good defense. Pete, Vientos,
Pete put on
Lindor,
a show.
Pete with those couple plays yesterday, and he dug a couple out of the dirt.
Dang,
and then the hitting
defense during the series.
Well, it's been nuts.
He's gotten a lot better. I mean, the guy's amazing. He's a good feeling first baseman.
I can't get nothing. That was a pretty good pun. His defense was nuts.
No.
Squirrel? No. All right.
That's what you said. Oh,
Pete really works hard at his defense. I wish he would work really hard at not swinging at bad pitches, but he does work really hard at his defense, and
he's been hitting a lot better
year over year. He's improved.
Yeah, he loves to practice the D. So look, the series as a whole, take it as a win. But what's Rodriguez? What's your biggest takeaway? It seems as though everything went right in the series, right? But what's your biggest takeaway out of it?
My biggest takeaway was Mendoza. Actually, if I'm being honest, he's handled this pretty well, and he made a lot of good moves, moved people around. Kind of didn't care whose feelings were hurt. He just said, "You sit, you play. The hot hand plays. Our job is to win ball games. We're professionals, right? That's the job of everyone on this team, is to win the ball game, no matter how, no matter what, no matter where, when. But you just got to win. So if you're not playing well, you got to sit. Let the other guys play." It's not a surprise that our defense all of a sudden went up like to another level. I mean, you bring in a guy who's a defensive supposed whiz. He's a very good defensive ball player. Better than McNeil. Yeah, I'm sorry. Better than McNeil. at least at second base. So you bring that in, and then he's hitting. So that's the thing. He'll stop hitting soon because he'll go back to his average, and then McNeil will probably get a better chance to come in and perform and actually do what he's supposed to do, is to be a slap hitter that puts the ball in the gaps. He's trying to lift the ball on every single time. It's I've been saying this for years, dude. He's golfing. Take him away from golfing. The swing that he has, it's a golf swing.
They should stick him in the room with Wally Backman.
Hit a line drive.
Wally Backman to teach him to cut out trying to hit home runs.
Dude, he's too high. He's too high. He's got to crouch down and take a level swing again. Stop with this trying to hit the long ball. You're not needed for that, Neil. If you hit 330 and you hit 8 or 9 home runs, you've had a great season for the Mets. Because that means you've been on base a lot. You've been driving people in when they're on base. So, you're doing your job, McNeil. And you're so versatile. You can play outfield, you can play infield. You're a valuable player, man. You just got to get yourself straightened out.
He needs to concentrate on his runs scored and not his runs batted in. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? So he needs to be on base.
He's down to 259 since signing his contract.
And I have to agree with Rodriguez because I was getting a little.
Wait, hold on. Can we play that one more time? That really, really, really sounded good. That sounds fantastic.
I was getting frustrated with Mendoza a little bit with some of his decisions, especially some of the bullpen decisions, and lineup decisions have been okay, but as a fan, I've been getting a little frustrated. But I think this whole, McNeil is sitting.
He just took a series. He must have done a decent job.
It was a big decision to make because McNeil is a quote unquote core guy, right? When we started the season, and Mendoza's like, you know what, you've been sucking it up, and you're sitting 3 games.
A 260 hitter is not a core guy with no power. So you got to figure out what you're going to be. You want to be a power guy? Then start hitting home runs. Start getting 10 to 15 to 20 home runs. You want to be a power guy, to do that. But, that's not what got him to the major leagues. You can see it every single time he does that. And when Pete Alonso's going bad, he's reaching and doing the same thing and just going all the way down, trying to lift every single ball. That's when Pete Alonso starts going bad. If he just stays steady and he goes right to the ball, he hit what was that home run he just hit the other day that went out like a missile, 440 or 450, a line drive he hit. I mean, the guy is a powerhouse. And now, Keith, this is the guy that you mentioned. This is the thing that you said about having that third baseman, Mark Vientos. You tell me what you think. How you think he's doing? I think he's doing pretty good.
I mean, he hasn't been doing nothing but hitting the ball. I mean, he's been great. He's been getting out there and a lot of contact. I've been seeing some smart at bats. I enjoy watching Vientos. With Beatty, I find myself getting frustrated because I want him to be what everybody expected him to be. So when I see Beatty up there, I'm like, come on. And I feel like I'm pressuring myself for him to be good. So I think he fell a little bit into that trap too, where Vientos was kind of groomed a little bit through the minors and coming up, and he doesn't feel as much
mustache.
He's free swinging a little bit.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
Just the mustache, man. I'm a man now. He grew that mustache. He came up in. He's tearing it up.
And Beatty,
right? 280, and Beatty went to the minors and hit 2 home runs.
Right. So and what did I say to you, Rodriguez?
There's a lot of.
He's
stress.
Reminding me of another Dom Smith story, a quadruple A player, right? So
he doesn't have a position on the team.
I don't wish it on him. I really don't. But it's what it's becoming. He's becoming another Dom Smith story where he's great when he goes down. He comes up and he shows a little flair here and there, and then
what if he starts to hit? He could come up when JD Martinez is gone, which is within a year.
Yeah,
so he come up and takes a spot.
I like he has a lot of potential. I mean, if you look at his improvement
as a backup now, Vientos. Yeah. I want Vientos to win the job. He's from down here, dude.
Yeah.
If you look at his improvement, a lot of good baseball players are from the.
Didn't he play at American Heritage? I think he played at American Heritage.
Sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
Right up the road from you,
confirmed or
Farace.
denied. But
confirmed. Producer Joe, get us the facts.
Beatty,
Well, he
you know, if the improvement, because his biggest thing before was like, man, his glove was just crap, and working with Lindor and putting in the extra effort in the offseason, his defense improved tremendously, to the point where it wasn't even noticeable, his defense. I didn't think about his defense at all this year.
If he makes the basic plays, that's all you want. Make the routine plays.
Yeah, he's doing even more than that,
muck
right?
him up.
But
that's all. And he's
if he puts us in kind of effort into his at bats, he can become a complete player. But he's young. He's going through the motions, and I hope that his motions turn into success and it doesn't become like another Dom Smith story.
Those corner slots would look really nice with 2 30-30 guys there.
Vientos could be a 30-30.
And then Lindor. That would be nice.
If Beatty picks up that, he can come up and he could be a substitute third baseman and DH, like you said, with what's his name, Dom?
Whoever comes up, there's a lot of guys that can come up and replace and instead of Beatty. So Farace, weren't you telling me that today?
I was telling you that today. I was. We want to cue that up. You got something queued up down there, Producer Joe? It's colorful. I like the colors.
Yeah, I did until MLB decided to splash the screen on me. Here you go, right here.
How does it look when you share it while we're vertical? Have we done that? There it is.
I don't know.
It's hard to read though.
Yeah. Norwalk, Connecticut, from high school American Heritage. In Plantation, Florida. Born on 9/11 or debuted 9/11 2022. Born in 99. Jeez.
He's a little kid. Jeez.
Mark Anthony Vientos. Mark Anthony, really?
Is that his name, Mark Anthony Vientos? Yes. The dad was trying to set him up for no problem. He would give him the Mark Anthony name. It's already been laid out for you. You just got to
Puerto Rican,
follow suit.
Hoping that Mark Anthony did nothing wrong ever in his life.
Don't be so judgy, Farace.
No, I'm saying that's a good name until he's exposed to the Me Too movement or something.
He's a star. As long as he doesn't start wearing garter belts like Oscar De La Hoya, I'm fine with it.
All right, so Rodriguez, very good,
yes,
very good work out of you, American Heritage.
Thank you.
All right, let's. What do you think about the two guys that you've been very hard on, Rodriguez, over the last couple of years?
It's well deserved. I know who you're talking about.
Yes, I know. I know you know.
Yeah, Ty Lore, you big goof, and Peterson. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Underachievers. Good Lord, man. They peter out after 5 innings. They're not gonna have a happy married life. They're gonna have to cheat. Something's gonna happen. Wow. Both of them are gonna have to cheat. They can't only do 5 innings.
Pitch count was outstanding.
Peterson was great.
Through 5 innings.
I picked him up in the fantasy league. I got 30 points out of him.
I was thinking about it. I picked up Megill one day.
I don't know about Tyler.
We don't have anybody.
I like them both though. I like them both. I mean, they've done a good job since they came back up. So you have to be
like 3 days ago.
What?
I picked up Vientos, who was just sitting out there.
There you go. Good job.
Just sitting out there.
Now start winning some damn games, so we're not the last team. We're not the last team in this freaking league. What's up with you guys? Let's go, man.
Wow.
All these guys are looking at us like we're punks, like we don't know anything about baseball. We're last in the league.
You have to be good enough to get into the playoffs, and that's it. Then
okay. So then I hold you to that. You're in
we get hot.
You're in the playoffs with me. You both, all three of you guys, got to be in the playoffs. But we got to dominate, even if we kick each other's butt. We got to go.
Hey, I lost the key.
Yankee? How you letting Yankee fans beat us? What's wrong with you? At least we got that.
Actually,
we don't get beaten by them.
George is in first place in one division, and Ed, the Yankee fan, is in first place in the other.
Yeah.
Division.
So help me out with this. This guy's like 9-1. It's the same division I'm in.
Ridiculous.
Seriously.
All right, so we got a seal of approval here from Rodriguez on these guys.
Yeah, keep them up here, man. They're throwing hard. They're
the zeal
Peterson
of approval.
pitched
Todd Zeal.
7 innings. Didn't he do 6 or 7 innings, Peterson?
Yeah,
How many innings did he do?
something like that. Yeah,
6 2/3. Tylor has been strong, even though he gets rocked because he gets lazy sometimes. But he's been strong. I definitely keep him up.
Why not? His last start.
Scott did.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yep.
And I think Mendoza's been doing a decent job with the bullpen. He's making that lazy slob Hefner go out there and talk to pitchers, because that douche would not even talk to anybody. He let them load the bases. Then he'd go out there and say, hey, what do you think you should do now? Well, I loaded the bases. You should have told me something when I walked the first guy. Hefner, get out there, dude. Do something.
Figure that shit out.
I like that about Mendoza.
Can we talk about the awesomeness of the ex-Yankee who's now officially a Met?
Catcher.
Go ahead.
Do it.
No? Well, that too.
Do it.
Oh, no, Severino.
The guy who threw 8 innings.
Dude, that was beast mode.
The guy that's been holding down our.
It happened in the same game. Look at, or no, that was the game before, right?
Don't poop in the milk, Farace. Don't try to poop in
what?
the milk.
I'm talking about the cat Torrens that hit 2 home runs.
Keith is talking about the game. Let him finish what he's saying.
But wasn't that part of the game?
He threw 8 innings for us.
I know. All right, go ahead.
No, I'm done. You weren't listening.
Oh my God! See what you did, Farace?
I'm just saying he's been really holding down our starting rotation. I wouldn't quite call him a number one or an ace, but he's been.
That was ace.
For sure.
That was ace, dude. That last game
was ace.
Ace. That was ace. 8 innings, and in the 7th inning, he was battling these guys. Man, I appreciated that so much. Finally, a manly pitching game. I shouldn't have said that, but I said it.
He's
so go ahead, Farace.
No, I was echoing your sentiment.
Make my day.
3.25 ERA.
I just wanted to throw a shout out to him.
Over 5 that he did with the other
guys. He came in as a spank, and I officially
forget it's done.
This last start.
He's a Met, right?
And
there you go, Severino. You're a Met.
And you know who they talked about the other day on the postgame show. Todd Zeal, when they played it back, he said that the Severino signing at the time would be one of the best signings of the offseason for anybody. And dollar amount,
he's a good player, dude.
Yeah,
he's a good player, and he came cheap. I mean,
he wasn't supposed to have to be the ace.
How long was the contract? Is the contract for
1 year?
Only 1 year. I hope if he stays like that at a constant level of and he feels like he's improving, sign that kid, because that last game, I respect him, man. That was a good game. That was a good pitching performance. Really good.
Yeah, and we really needed that extra innings. Then going into the 2 days off and then going into London, our bullpen's going to get a real good chance to just kind of take a break.
Yeah. But, it still will be nice if our starters go at least 6 innings to 7 innings. I mean, Quintana seems lost sometimes, and it's hard for him because he's a control pitcher. He has to hit the corners and he has to fool people and throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball up at the eyes, and so it looks a lot faster. Otherwise, he's going to get rocked. So when he doesn't have control, that's the pitcher we got. We just got a mediocre guy that can get rocked. Dude.
Severino's only 30 years old. I was just looking at it. He's only 30 years old. I mean, we signed him to a 1-year contract on a flyer because he came off an injury. Dude, and he's been kind of sucking it up. And we were at the end of, I think it was last year, he started looking really good. So we just kind of had confidence that he would continue that, and he has. Only 30 years old. To me, a pitcher really comes into their own between 29 and 32 often. So
that's pretty specific, but I'm hoping he has a few more years in him. Sign him for a 3-year
what I
contract.
mean is,
I like him.
That's when they start hitting their stride. I think he said.
Yeah, they hit their stride.
No, I know,
I'm not saying that that's where it ends. I'm just saying that's where they kind of learn through experience and what their stuff is, how to use it against batters. I hope that he really stays with us for at least another 5-6 years.
And he's good on the mic. He always
throws 97.
Right.
Yeah. I want him on the team. He throws 97, man. I'm tired of Quintana, Hauser. Hauser. What about Hauser, Farace? Weren't you telling me how good he was doing? You and Keith were talking about
it. yeah. I don't think that's exactly how it went, but it's has Adrian Hauser found a home in the pen. Bam! I'm killing it tonight.
Wow, you're fantastic. You're a great host. Not like last week. Let's not even talk about it. Last week never happened. Never happened.
I couldn't be in control of it. It's supposed to be show.
Neither was I. Control was not my control. It was controlled by other people. So it went out of control. Somebody up there. See?
You shut up.
Producer Joe. He's so angry.
I don't trust him in any capacity. I'm sorry.
Producer Joe, me neither.
Who don't you trust, Keith?
Hauser.
I don't trust Producer Joe either. Oh, Hauser.
I trust Producer Joe. Producer Joe is Producer
Here we
Joe
go.
is.
Here we go. There it is.
Let me finish. He is the picture of what a citizen of America should be. Producer Joe is amazing. Producer Joe just car crashed me on my.
We're in a sad state. America. You're in a sad state. We all lean like
America.
Joe.
You know what? After that, Producer Joe, you know what I think? Hold on.
Oh my God! Look at him. You should be thinking about those. Yep.
In his last 8 1/3 innings, he's given up 1 run. Those are all relief appearances after having the last nightmare of a start against Cleveland, 6 runs in 5 innings.
Yeah.
But since then,
well, guess what? Let me ask you guys a question. I haven't seen it, but how hard is he throwing now? Is he in the upper 90s now? Is he like 94, 95?
Not that
now
I've
as
seen.
a reliever? No?
No.
I'm asking. I don't know.
And I was gonna say maybe that's working to his benefit because all these hitters are used to these flamethrowers coming in the 6th and 7th and 8th innings and that 9th inning, and maybe this is a change of pace in those later innings that are throwing him off a little bit.
Yeah, but he was throwing like 89 or 90 guys, right? And then he was throwing just junk. So if he comes in and he knows he's only going to do 2 innings, maybe he can come in a full bore and throw 93, 94, and with his soft stuff, it plays better because the bigger the distance is what you want. You want it to go from at least be 10 miles an hour slower your off speed stuff, so that way the guy can't catch up to it as fast. So maybe that plays better for him. I hope so because your stats are telling me that he's doing a real good job.
There's a site out there that we can find that out. I just if I know we have a potential producer somewhere around, might be able to look that up.
Well, if you don't give him a cheap shot,
oh wait, what?
Hold on, can we pause things for a second?
Time out.
Time out. We don't have a potential producer. We have the producer.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh my God.
Oh,
he's such a kiss ass now. Oh, you got a ding. Nice.
I feel like rewarded now.
You've been rewarded. You've been dung. Stop. Farace, wake up, Farace. Things are getting out of hand over here.
Oh, okay. Stop doing that. Stop it. No, I was actually trying to see what we got going on here, but
let me see Farace being confused. Look, I'm gonna imitate him.
I thought you were gonna talk to us. I thought you were gonna talk to us about the minor league guys, the top 6 guys. See, look.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. Yeah, I was trying to find the.
Yeah. Look. He's so stupid.
Well, this year he's got 48% sinker, 18% slider, and only 14% four-seamer.
Do you know what the fuck he's talking about, Rodriguez?
There you go. Yeah, he's talking that he's using his four-seamer to pop people out. He's throwing it high, using it less so they don't see it. He's talking about Hauser.
I know.
Hauser has found a home for
Farace, and you didn't
leave it at that.
You didn't catch on it.
And his average four-seamer has been 93.2 miles an hour.
93. So he went up. See. So he can throw harder now because he doesn't have to worry about going 5, 6, or 7 innings. He says, "I'm in for 2, 3. That's it."
That's for the year. I can't.
So he was throwing like 90, 91.
Can't get all that information up here right now.
I know this is not a popular Met topic, but I grew up in the era of watching Greg Maddux. I don't believe speed is the only way to get batters out. I just don't. I mean, if the guy throws 93, but everything else he knows how to throw and when to throw it and where to throw it, 93 is super fast.
If he has control, but there's the problem. Greg Maddux was control.
What, 92, 91?
Greg Maddux, 90, 90.
A lot of help from the umpires before pitch track.
No, eventually, you know what? You're right. He did grow a reputation where the umpires were prejudiced towards him a little bit.
No, I'm not taking anything away. Don't get me
he earned that.
Bombarded with all these douchebag Braves fans. No, for
sure.
No, for sure.
No, screw them anyway. But
and the Cubs fans too.
He was really good, and the Cubs fans. Yeah, that's when he had speed. That's when he was throwing 97. I think with the Cubs, right? Before he became a Braves. You know, but I know I'm that guy. You know, you have to have your control. You have to have your location.
Hold on.
And be able to spot your fastball. I get it.
Your boy found some stats. Your boy found some stats on Hauser.
There it is. Oh my God.
Hauser's last start was his four-seam. His last start. So I'm going to give you start, and then I'm going to give you a relief appearance.
Okay.
His last start was his four-seamer is 93.9 miles per hour, and his last relief appearance, which was the third, was 94.3. Not much difference.
Dude, you know how fast 94 is if you're throwing it for 2 innings with control and you're not tired? It's unbelievable.
No.
It makes them so much more.
I'm just talking about speed wise. It's
a mile.
So what are you saying, Farace?
A mile per hour faster.
Trying to understand what he's saying. Are you saying because he's in the pen, he's coming out harder because he's throwing less innings? He's coming out with the blue chew.
Blue chew. He's doing the blue chew. That's why. He's
coming out and just kind of letting
loose.
You know,
let me rephrase that so your immature mind, because I'm very mature.
Oh yeah. Yes.
You're saying he's coming out just kind of letting.
We all just met yesterday.
He doesn't have to pitch 4 2/3 innings as the starters do these days.
Or if you're Severino, 8.
They don't tell him. They don't tell him it's 4. They tell him it's only 2, so he doesn't get wiped out.
Severino,
you got 2 innings. You got 2 innings.
But is that what you're saying? Because he's throwing less innings, he's coming out and just letting loose a little bit and throwing harder, or what? What are you saying?
It's 94.3 compared to 93.9. I was saying it's not much difference. It's like for sure.
Half-mile difference does make a difference.
Maybe there's a difference to the batters. Maybe no difference to you, but I think the batters are doing. I see.
I don't want to face a 93.9 or a 94.3. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's just fast.
Well, Keith, you don't have.
I don't think you will.
I only want to face Farace.
I don't think it's happening.
100.1.
All right. Let's talk about something that this ownership group, when they bought the team, stated that we want to be competitive now and into the future, and so we have not had much of a farm system, right, guys? It's been kind of hit or miss, no pun intended.
Mostly miss.
And so now, pleasantly surprised today that the list of the top 100. My head?
No, Keith's head. Keith's head is right in front of your head.
Oh,
looks
over there.
really weird. Yeah, right down there. It's really.
You should look
cute.
face to
You gotta
face
go high.
with
There
Rodriguez.
it is. There it is. There it is.
Wait, that just means there's two Keiths. Is that what you really want?
No.
All
That
right.
looks cool. That looks cool.
There's two Keiths and a Rodriguez.
Don't move.
How could that be cool?
What? Ah, you messed it up.
Don't you know?
Anyway.
Okay.
All right. That's the reel it back in. So today,
Reel it
top
back in.
100 prospects in all of baseball were released, and the Mets have the most at 6, tied with the Orioles and the Cubs. What do we got going on here?
Not including Acuna.
Yeah, it is including Acuna.
No, it doesn't include Acuna. I thought they said it doesn't include Acuna.
It's Christian. They have Christian Scott at 25, Jet Williams at 36, Brandon Sproat at 50, Drew Gilbert at 68, Acuna at 73, and Ryan Clifford at 97.
Right. Okay. My bad. I knew that Ryan Clifford. I didn't know Acuna was included. So that's
is that our Pete replacement? No, that's 6. Stop picking my nose.
Picking his nose.
Just leave
That's
it there.
disgusting.
It's for later.
Ew. And it's
Whoa.
right on the back. It's right on the thing too. It's right on your head. Yeah, you're storing it on your bald head. Is that a mole? That's on your head?
Is
that
it a mole? I don't have a
I
mole.
don't know. Is it? I think
Feels like there's no mole.
No.
Mole.
Yeah. All right. Took a little
think there
bit,
is a
but
mole.
we got there. We got there. We got there.
Man, that was hard. That was hard pushing that rope.
This is hard work here. All right. So you guys know my feeling on prospects and whatnot, but
trade them all. Trade them all.
Not that. No, I'm not.
You should be.
Hold on. Can we pause right there, Rodriguez? Do you remember when he wanted to trade Pete Alonso? Do you remember that?
He wants to trade everybody, dude. He doesn't want any
carry
prospect. He only wants like major league guys.
This is lies. Everybody's lying.
Yeah.
However,
he wants us to trade all our prospects for Lenny Harris because he's a proven Major League Baseball.
What's happening
oh
is,
my God, Lenny Harris.
this ownership group turned failure and spent even more money on the failure to bring in prospects that are really expected to exceed. It's not like our guys who we've had like middle of the line guys that don't pan out into anything. So they traded Verlander and they added money and they got a better prospect back. They traded Scherzer, added money, which previous ownership would be like, why would we want to?
No, they would have stuck. They would have stuck with them for sure.
Either stuck with them or get low level bullshit back in return, and not paid any or try not to pay any salary. So I'm actually pretty excited about this.
You should be. I mean, at the end of the day, they did have a 101 win team. It wasn't like they came off a crappy team. They won 100 games, dude, and they were coming back strong with basically everybody still in place. And then no one hit, and no one played defense, and no one pitched.
But it was built on a house of cards, Rodriguez. A house of cards.
It was
great show.
That is.
Look at him. He's trying to get an Oscar. He's trying to get
Yes, I was.
The Fuacata. He's trying to get a baby Fuacata.
Anybody? Lighten up, Francis. I said that to somebody the other day.
And just to kind of extend on that thought, Farace, I love when you extend for the George. Oh my God, what the hell was the pitcher's name again? Jorge Lopez.
Rodriguez. I'm talking about a first base.
Jorge Lopez when the Mets did this, gone.
Yeah.
I liked it.
There was a little bit of backlash from that, but I agree. I loved it because, truthfully, the old Mets, if he was on the cheap, they would have just went with it, and we look like a bunch of schmoes. But the new Mets are like, we're done with this crap. You want to have this kind of attitude and give us a bad name? Gone. Bye. See you later.
See ya. And they got rid of the catches too. Thank goodness. Thank God they got rid of that guy. He couldn't throw people out. He couldn't.
And they brought in an ex-skank, hit 2 home runs, and threw out a couple of guys.
He's throwing strikes.
He's got a nice arm.
That guy has a cannon.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy has a cannon, man.
I think Nito's going bye-bye once our buddy Alvarez comes back.
Nito's going back to Puerto Rico to play golf
again. He's going back again.
He's gonna get on the course with who? Rodriguez. Who's he gonna play golf with?
Oh, by himself. Oh, he's gonna go with McNeil because McNeil's gonna be all of a sudden he's gonna have a rotation in the shoulder issue or knee that's sore or something's gonna happen. They're gonna go play in the minor leagues.
It's gonna be called
stop trying to hit baseball like
370
start hitting baseball more like Tony Gwynn. I mean, come on, dude. You're right. He's getting that strawberry swing.
He has great back control, but his swing should be level initially, and then use your back control. You shouldn't be trying to golf everything with your back control. You should come out level. You're gonna get a lot more hits, dude. Get on base. That's your job.
Amen.
Jeez,
why
man.
do either of you guys know the reason why he switched from his typical knobless bat to start the year? I don't know if that screwed with him.
He's a freaking putz. That's why he's a freaking putz.
I don't understand why he didn't. But
why
then he switched back.
Playing golf, Farace?
And remember
he playing golf?
He got a few hits in like 4 straight games, and we thought everything was going to be good again. And
what did he use when he hit the batting title? Do that.
Yeah, the knobless bat.
It was the swing, dude. If you watch him when he got that batting title, his swing was level, or at the most it just came down a little bit. He's doing this. He's doing like you just said it. He's doing a strawberry. Why is he trying to do a strawberry, bro? You're not gonna hit home runs like strawberry. You're not hit.
Strawberry has one of the
slap the ball
next to.
He was also 6'6".
He's strawberry.
6'6".
You're not strawberry. You're McNeil.
I feel like Ray Ordonez can hit 259.
He did, didn't he?
Ray Ordonez had 301, I think, 1 year, didn't he? His first or second year in the league?
Yeah, 1 year, and then he just went down to shit.
For the full year? 301?
Him?
Something like that.
Imagine
Ordonez but anyway,
and Lindor. That would be nice.
But McNeil is useless if he's going to hit 260. Or what is he hitting? What is he hitting this year? Got to be hitting.
He could hit 260 and have 10 home runs. He's not useless then. 260 with 10 home runs. You got to figure out what you want to be, dude. You want to be you're 6'2". He's not a little guy. It's not like he's a little guy. So he has power. You just got to figure out what you want to do.
He's shown power before.
Yeah, but didn't he have 19 home runs 1 year or something like that? Yeah. Okay, so
23, he had 23 home runs. He had 23 home runs in 2019.
And 2019
when he hit, but see, he hit 318 with 23 and 75.
So just 2 years ago in 2022, he hit 326.
That's the batting title.
Won the batting title just 2 years ago. You can't.
And he hit 9 home runs. And he had 9 home runs.
Right.
There you go. So 330, 9 home runs. He's a fantastic player.
Now it's 227 and 3.
But his home run should be a thing of opportunity.
227. He's hitting 227.
227.
See, 9 home runs to me, that's a thing of opportunity. Like it just so happened that he got a pitch and he hit the right swing and he hit it out. Right. But he's
sometimes you want to try for a home run, He could try for it once in a while.
It should be
and you get 62 RBI
if you're up by 6 runs and you got 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, he could try to hit a home run.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The funny thing is also last year
his on base is 296.
His on base life was 333. Right now it's 296, right? Good but 227 for a player like McNeil is just not acceptable.
He's got to go work some stuff out. And I like the way this new management, like you said, Keith, is like right away, boom, let's get this done. Let's get this fixed. Well, let's get him out of here. It's true. That's what they do.
You have to be that way. You can't just who was our DH?
Having more alcohol.
Don't mention him. But when that guy was our DH and we just kind of let him continue to be our DH, it was dumb.
Who? What was his name? Vogelfat.
It's awful.
Yeah.
An awful time.
Well, he gets on base though. He's got a good on base percentage.
He's awful.
Because he looked at pitches a lot. Because he knew he sucked.
Terrible. And he couldn't run. You had to put in somebody to run for him. I mean, what was that? You used up 2 bats. He couldn't even play the field. It was the worst move I've ever seen.
I feel like we have stats.
They kept hammering him out there over and over. I don't understand why then they didn't have the same intolerance that they do now. They should have been intolerant with him and just chucked him. I mean,
chuck this.
They were trying to get something out of him because he was gone at the end of the season. I get that. But at the same time, man, you're shoving that guy down the fans' throats, and it's painful for us to see him out there. And you didn't even put him in the field. He could have played first. He could have played. He could have played. He could have caught. He's a fat bastard.
Thank God we have Alonso who will play 150 plus games at first. Because if you had like JD Martinez who play first base, he's going to need breaks. And then what are we going to substitute him with?
162 game plan, Keith.
It's the 162 game plan.
Moncrief is going to play a lot of first, probably.
Jason Vargas was going to play first base for a bit.
Uncle, what do we call him? Uncle
Vargas.
Uncle Jason. Yeah. All right, we got stats.
So weird.
Producer Joe has stats.
Don't even ask me why. I've been staring at Odonia's stats for the last. I don't know what you guys have been talking about for 10 minutes because I've been sitting here on the.
He doesn't even know.
Oh, there's no 301 there.
No, I don't know. Somebody just brought up Ordonez, and I called up his stats, and his stat page is just such a. It's. There's so many anomalies. I mean, look at his 316 average with Tampa Bay in 2003. Look at his 60 RBIs that came out of nowhere in '99. He got 3 Gold Gloves.
The Mets were good in '99. The Mets were pretty good in '99.
I remember. 1 home run, 60 RBI. That's pretty damn good.
I mean, he never even came close to 60 RBIs again. He never had more than 44 for the rest of his career. Just, you know, he had 188 in 2000. It's such a funny up and down guy.
That was the year he got hurt, right? That was the year he hurt his shoulder or something.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder. And then,
but look at some of his years is 254. I can compare it to McNeil.
Dude, well, he would be getting like $20 million around at this time.
Yeah. But you know what? His glove alone from 96 all the way to 99 is worth more than McNeil ever earned. That guy's glove.
It was pretty damn insane to watch him.
I've seen him make plays that I've never seen before. Like he was
the opening day play against the Cardinals. The relay
from his knees, going home from his knees.
Was it Ray Langford or something?
That was amazing.
From halfway down the left field line.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say Rayo.
Yeah, perfect in 97.
No, not now.
All right.
Not then either, but just not now.
Let's say we get into this series against the Phillies in London. Saturday, we had a 1:00 game on. Is that Fox? Yeah, 1:00 game on Fox. You got this pain in the ass Rangers Suarez, 9-1, a 1.70 ERA, ridiculous against Sean Manaea.
What come from?
I know he was I think his ERA actually went up a little bit.
Manaea's been pitching.
Sean
well.
Manaea.
Yes,
he has. 3-2, 3.63 ERA. I mean,
he's been aggressive. He's been aggressive.
Between him and Severino, what more could we have asked for those types of signings?
If they keep the ERA under 4, I would be one of the happiest people in the world. It would be fantastic, and it looks like they might. They're getting six starters, right? I like that. I like having all these guys pitch. It keeps everybody
prepared. Be prepared, because this douchebag Gutley is one of the London douches, and there's gonna be a lot of Utley stuff over the weekend.
Utley's British?
He's not British. He's whatever. He's a MLB exec or something with the London series. He's over there doing shit.
Oh my God! Really?
An ambassador or something. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for.
I know who should get a Fuacata today for sure.
Sunday, how much more happy can we make producer Joe? Always gets pissed off when there's a later game on a Sunday, even late afternoon game. 10 o'clock from London, Sunday morning. Jose Quintana. Hopefully he's an early riser. Likes the morning. He's 1-5 now, 5.17 ERA.
Against that ERA. That ERA is terrible.
The game's over by 12:30. You get the whole day.
Beautiful.
He only pitches 5 innings, and he has a 5.17 ERA.
Can I do some mid-show critiquing here? How come we're like these little boxes on the bottom? It looks weird.
I don't know what producer Joe's doing.
I don't think it's producer Joe. I think it's StreamYard. Can StreamYard
there it is.
Boxes, Joe?
No. See how that got fixed? You can stop sucking his butt now, okay?
Here I am.
It's producer Joe.
Here I am.
Producer Joe is brilliant.
Yeah.
You can't give producer Joe shit to work with.
He's
and
brilliant.
Expect him to make something out of it.
Are you calling us shit?
No, I'm calling StreamYard shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Because it should be like, see how your boxes, our 3 boxes should be that big. I like your box, Rodriguez.
Okay. Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it, you weirdo. Put him up there, Joe.
All right.
Thank you.
Quintana and Yaiwan, little Taiwan Walker going on.
I hate that he's a Philly.
It's just a 2-game set.
I
don't respect him.
Much, but
remember that stupid dumb shit he pulled against the Pirates? Oh, hi. Let me hit the ball foul, even though it was fair, and let 3 runs score.
Yeah,
that's where we really took a dump that year, whatever year that was.
What was that play at third base with the
man? You hold grudges, boy.
I remember the bad shit. David Cohn in 1990. Bang bang play at first base. The umpire calls him safe. David Cohn's irate, screaming at the umpire while 2 runs score. 2 runs score while he's arguing with the umpire. What are we doing?
Okay, did that happen already? Did that happen already? Or it's gonna happen? Okay, so then relax.
That was 34 years ago. That was 34 years ago.
I wasn't even born yet.
Oh my god.
I feel like you're lying to me.
Yeah.
All right, it's a 2-game set. What say you guys? This is
I want to take 2. What do you mean? What am I gonna say? I want to take 2.
I know what you want to do.
We're gonna be rested. We'll be rested. We're hot offensively. We're hitting the ball. We're playing good defense. Forget about whoever is not playing. The team that's out there winning these games, they're building something together. Let them keep playing. That's all you got to do. So I'm confident that we can stick with these guys. I don't know the dimensions.
We do know.
Do you?
Well,
do you know the dimensions?
Well, Keith Hernandez said, I said, hey, Siri, I must have said something close to Siri, and it's playing some song. I don't know what's happening. But Keith Hernandez said it looked like a bandbox.
Oh, no, like a Philadelphia stadium then. It's going to be a lot of runs.
Hey, Siri, turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mets orange.
Stop.
Mets orange. Huh?
Okay.
The Phillies, regardless of what we hold on, real quick. Regardless of what we want to say about the douchebags from that town and that place and the scumbags and the Brian Hump sucks, they are 44 and freaking 19. 44 and 19.
They got a good team. You know why they have a good team? Because their pitching is better than ours, and their hitting has been clicking.
Wheeler,
our hitting has.
I don't remember where
they're
did he come from?
Pitching and hitting better than us. Wow, that's
who
would have thought.
Who did Wheeler used to play for?
Well, you know what, Rodriguez, don't ever watch a post game interview again because they said the same
8 innings.
So, I mean,
I feel like Wheeler.
Sorry, Farace. Go ahead.
9-1.
You can go back to hosting, Farace. Thank you.
He gave me permission, Farace.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, so Rodriguez, are you saying 2-0?
I'm saying I want to go 2-0 for sure. I think we could do it as long as we stay away from Bryce Harper. We'll be okay.
Did you see Bryce Harper gave Vientos, I guess, some sort of advice?
So what? He says something.
You're swinging too hard
to a rookie. He's saying he's swinging too hard. Relax. You know, so what? That doesn't make him a nice guy. It doesn't make him.
We don't need you, Bryce Harper.
We don't need you to
talk
say,
to our players.
Shut
If
your
one of our players got on first base, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit.
Getting angry.
Get it shaved. Get it shaved.
I hate Bryce Harper. I cannot stand him. God, I cannot stand. I don't know who I.
The best thing he ever did was to announce a championship for Washington.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Keith, what do you say? What say
First,
you?
I got to start with, because we just went into the whole entire Bryce Harper topic. Fuck it's all Bryce Harper. I hope this week can be a full for mother effing whatever bats you have. Not even a walk, biatch.
Hopefully it's over 6.
Harper. I don't like Bryce Harper.
That's just 3 at bats.
Bryce Harper. I don't like Bryce Harper. Did I mention I don't like Bryce Harper? Because I really don't like Bryce Harper.
What?
I don't like Bryce Harper at all. I think that
he's trying to do techno in his head. That's what he heard.
I think we can sincerely win 2 games, but if you're asking me to put money on it, I'm gonna say we're gonna split. I'm just a little worried about that Ranger dude pitching against us because we tend to.
Where's he from? He sucks.
Well, we tend to vomit when a good pitcher is pitching against us.
He's a lefty, right? Is he lefty?
Right.
Producer Joe, you got that still up there? You know that I know the overall is still in like the 235 range, but Lindor is up to near 290 as a righty.
Which one? Ranger?
No, Lindor's back.
Degenerate gambler always sneaks in.
That is the lefty. Talking about Suarez?
Lefty.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a lefty. Yeah,
yeah.
He already knows.
Let me wrap up my prediction, but real quick before I do that, Lindor, his numbers don't matter anymore. It's just a matter of if he's Lindor or is he the crappy player he started as. He's no longer that crappy player.
Yeah, you're right.
He sunk so bad in the beginning of the season that his numbers going to take a very long time to start reflecting. But he's Lindor again.
152 or something like that at one point.
Yeah, I mean, he was
like 80 points
for a long time too, right?
It was so bad.
Lindor is back, so I'm not worried about him anymore. I mean, he's proven that. But anyway, I think that we can win 2 games, but I'm a little worried about that ace pitcher on the Phillies pitching against us because the Mets tend to take a crap against us.
Who?
If I had to put money down, I'm going.
We miss Wheeler, thankfully.
If it's not Wheeler, I'm not. We shouldn't be worried about anybody on them. Even Aaron Nola, we hit well, but Wheeler.
I'm going 1 win, 1 loss.
1-1.
But I really truly believe we can win 2. But like I said, if I put my money down, I'm going 1-1.
Okay.
Producer Joe, what you got in that series?
Well, I think we win that second game no matter what. So if we can eke out a win on Saturday, we're going to win them both. Or if not, then we'll split. But I think we win on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, true. If we win Saturday, Joe, we're a really good chance we're just taking the 2 games.
Irish coffee for the game, 10 a.m. Boom. Huh? That's what I'm talking about.
Very nice. Well done.
Little Bailey's, little Jameson.
All right. Okay. I've got a few bottles of whiskey that are ready.
I'm sure. We're all stunned that you have whiskey at the ready.
I don't drink whiskey.
What a surprise.
Never, Keith. Never. Never, ever. I'm going to go with a split. I hope for 2. Oh,
you guys are horrible to the Mets.
What do you mean? That's a split. A split's good against a 45-19 team. Stupid, ridiculous. Producer Joe, who do we play after that? Let's. Or do we not have pitchers?
Yeah. It's just TBD. We come back to Miami, straight down to Miami for 3.
No.
Oh, they're coming back here.
It's home.
Oh,
no.
They go. I thought Miami was going over there.
Yeah,
no, you're right. It's at City. Back home to City.
Cool.
Yep.
It's good info, Producer Joe.
We could get 2 out of 3. We get 2 out of 3 from the Marlins. That I believe easy.
I feel like it's a 4. No, it's a 2. Monday's off. 3 game set. So that next home stand is Marlins and Padres.
Oh, we better win 3 out of 3 out of the Marlins.
The Padres are hovering around 500.
I don't trust the Mets.
It feels like an opportunity. I know. There's no trust. There's no trust. But really quick on the before we do our final thoughts here, can the Mets just flip it? The season, just like a game throughout the season, even a basketball game, is a game of runs. They went on a shitty run in May. Turn the page to June. You know how ball players can be. Flip the calendar and you can flip your season. So I know, Keith, you just said you don't believe in them, but do you think it's you? Do you think that a 19-9 June is a potential to flip it around?
So
18-10, something significant to get them in going the right step with Senga coming back and Alvarez coming back and the All-Star break coming up and all that shit.
It's funny you say that because I've been thinking a lot. I think a lot about the Mets, probably more than any normal person should. But I've been thinking a lot about just what you were saying, and I keep running like the lineup and the pitching rotation and the bullpen. I keep running through my head who we have. We have a team that can dominate. We have a team that can score a lot of runs, and pitching staff, not so much a shut you down pitching staff, but enough to give the offense an opportunity to really just take over and win. And I think that we can definitely do that. We have that potential as a team. And I think that's how it's built. And I'm kind of starting to see the madness of Stern and the Mets upper management and how they're building this team. And yes, I think we can definitely do that. But the problem is the performance hasn't been there. You're starting to see it come alive. Let's hope it does. I mean, yes, I think we could definitely do it, but I'm still skeptical until we actually start showing that we have that ability to start scoring some runs and a bullpen to hold it down a little better.
All right, and so Rodriguez, we've seen stages where the pen has played well. We've seen stages where the starting pitching has played well. We've seen stages where they've hit, and when they put it together, they had that 12-3 stretch. Seems as though against the Nationals, they're starting to try and inch that back together. Just so happens the calendar has just turned to June. Can this team flip the script on May and reverse the whole shit?
The same way they had a horrible May, they can have a great June, dude. I mean, if you put pressure on the other team right from the start, the key is for these guys to do their mediocre job, like Keith said, they're average mediocre pitches. Just keep the Mets in the game. Let the offense get into the flow of the game. Score their 5. They're averaging almost 6 runs a game now. I mean, and so before they were averaging 3 runs a game, and they were giving up like 5 or 6 runs a game a little bit ago. Now they've turned that around. So that, I mean, that's the formula. The formula is you put pressure on the other team. You have your mediocre pitchers hold, and sometimes hopefully go 6, 7, and you have a guy who's emerging as an ace. Because listen, that kid went 8 innings, tough innings, good innings. That was ace type of pitching performance. You have an ace supposedly coming back after the All-Star break, like we predicted. So the team can do it. I mean, Hauser's found a job. He's found a position on the team, and he's doing a really good job. Diaz went down, and he's starting to get. I think he's doing rehab, right? I think he just started rehab today. Diaz.
It should be a quick stint.
Yeah, it should be a quick thing. It's pretty much a mental rest. It's pretty much like, yo, relax, dude. Go have a smoke, relax, sit by the beach, look at something, go have another kid and relax, and then come back when you're okay.
Have another kid.
Go practice having another kid. You don't have to have do the practice.
I'm just saying, it helps them out. But the team is getting better, and like we have a good minor league guys coming up and working hard. You got 2 corner players that could be a new Bash Brothers type of thing. If Keith's prediction works out, we got Vientos bashing people, and you got Big Pete there. I mean, it's a good team. It could be a very offensive and defensive, very good defensive team, because if you keep Iglesias at second base, he's much better than McNeil.
I like that. I like his
If
story
he keeps
about.
hitting.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the Gelb story on him, Iglesias, about how he didn't play in the majors last year, and he straight up asked him, "Why didn't you just give up?" And he said, he still wanted to play. He still felt that he can contribute, and he's showing that he made the right decision now. And he asked him why he made this. This was very interesting. He asked him what made him decide to not give up, and he said he talked to too many veteran players around his age that did give up and regretted it for years to come. So he said, "Let me give this another shot."
You got try until they kick you out the door, dude. Until every door you knock on, they shut it on you. Just keep playing, because I love baseball. I would never stop playing baseball.
Especially when
I love it.
Especially when you're that kind of a player.
When you're that good, when you're like, yeah, you're a pro.
Right,
I think he earned,
and his glove skills are insane, and over the last 5-6 years, his batting average was creeping up and up every year or so. So
and now he's smart now, so he knows where to play. The slower he gets, the smarter he's going to have to get, because he's going to have to make up that step. So he's going to learn how to play each individual player, and then that's how he transitions into a coach and into a manager, whatever
he played
he wants
for the Tigers. What more of a mental drain can you ask for?
I think he earned an opportunity to be at least a future bench player, spot player, somebody who comes in as a defensive replacement, somebody that comes in and gives somebody a blow. I think how good he is at second base, he could probably pop in at short.
Give him a what? What did you say? Give him a what?
Spot
Give
player?
him a what?
What did I say? Bruh. Did I say something funny?
No, I felt like you said that somebody was going to give somebody a blow.
The straight man.
Yeah, he can blow Farace. I mean, he's got like really juicy lips, and he's got a lot.
Oh my God! This is never going to
give some of our starters a blow. I think he can be an intricate part of our team going forward. Let's see what kind of spot he earns, if any. I mean, he's not young, but he's got years in him, and he's so
the
good
starter.
defensively. You could probably pop him in, but he's not going to be a starter, I don't think.
He's not. He's playing today. There's a lefty on the mound. He's playing today,
and I feel like he's a starter until his
average is going
to. Until McNeil tells him he's not.
Right, until McNeil decides to finally step up and I'm going to say like Rodriguez and be a man and take that shit right back from him.
I think McNeil is a true competitor. I think McNeil is eventually going to say, "You don't have my job, dude," and he's going to.
I think McNeil is batting 259.
That he's going to fight back. But let's see, maybe not.
Yeah, no, dude, right, I'm all for it. I like McNeil. I want him to.
I want to get I want to get producer Joe's quick response on that. Can the Mets flip it around in June?
Even if we go 19-9, that only puts us 2 games over. I mean, it's
there's the poop.
Jesus Christ!
Wow. It is what it is. It's the truth.
There's
a new deflate gate, everybody. Forget about Brady.
Wow,
there's a new deflate gate.
That was quick.
Yeah. No, I just you know what, the Jekyll and Hyde. You said it in the preview. The Jekyll and Hyde, they could lose 7 in a row, they could win 7 in a row. Until they find some consistency, I'm not gonna put any hope in anything.
You're not buying it.
I'm not buying it, and I'm not hoping for anything other than
Joe's cheap though. He doesn't buy many things.
Entertaining season. That's it.
Haven't they won 5 out of the last what? 5 out of the last 8 or 7?
Yeah, but they also lost 6 series in a row
and 3 straight. Let's think. Let's stay in the present, Keith. Let's be.
Nobody can stay. Nobody can stay in the now.
I'm trying. I will
get it
right now.
Listen. At the end of the day, I get them, dude, because it's true. At the end of the day, it's a history, and if things just keep repeating, I can't be mad at these guys for feeling like that, because it's 1,000% true, man. They let us down all the time. However, I'm hoping that they win. Take two out. Just beat them. Just beat Philly. I want to see Brian Home cry. Don't you understand? Don't you guys want to see Brian Home cry?
Well, he did cry. He did cry again.
Yeah, see? Producer Joe agrees.
The guy at the bottom knows what he's talking about. Says,
Wait, but how come we haven't been seeing any chats coming through? Is Facebook broken or something? Or
Facebook is, Facebook. Well, Rodriguez gets upset when I talk about Facebook, so I'm not going to do it.
Well,
Rodriguez
come on,
gets
dude.
mad at me. All right, let's get up on out of here. Let's do
wait, real
round
quick.
robin.
Let me just let Kay Nicole Beauty know the guy in the middle is where the info comes from. Go ahead, Farace.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think that one is gonna.
No more compliments for you, Producer Joe.
That's a. All right, let's truly do round robin on the way out here.
Do it.
We'll start with Keith.
I just want to kind of reiterate, fuck the top, you stupid son of a mother effing Philly player. I won't say his name again because he doesn't deserve his name to be spoken. I just want you to know that I hate him.
You are a mental case.
That's good. Like that.
Yep. And
little bugs.
Hoping for 2-0. I think it's possible, but I'm thinking we're going to split in London this weekend. I don't think the season is over, even though I've been doom and gloom. I've been doom and gloom because of my over 40-year history with the Mets. But here we go. I think we have a good shot at picking this up and making a wild card spot. But it's going to start now because we're running out of time. Let's go Mets, and I love you all.
You see, you got to end in a lie. You're going so well, and then just
I love you all. He says.
Wow. They peter out.
Stop.
Okay.
Don't do it. Oh man. I love
Rodriguez,
you all.
what you got?
Oh God. I'm just saying, dude, the Mets have been playing well. Their offense is clicking. If they can carry that into this next series, they're gonna go 2-0. And that's all there is to it. And there he is. See, I can't look at him when he does that. Producer Joe. Stop it.
Producer Joe. What do you
right
got?
Next to me. No.
Producer Joe, what you got on the way out here?
I wanna take these two games in Philly real bad. And against Philly.
In London. Yeah.
And,
in Philly.
Yeah. One more God, one more God save the Queen. Yeah.
Hoorah!
He's dead,
Oh boy.
He's dead.
Well,
to the I sing.
To the IDs.
That's God Save the Queen, but that's where we stole our.
We didn't steal nothing.
We kicked the king
We ain't
and
steal
the
nothing.
queen out of the country.
No one's ever stolen anything in America.
Never.
How dare you?
No land, no nothing.
We take 2 in London, and then we come home and we feel better about
me back to London town.
Beating up on the Marlins. So
Absolutely.
Let's go Mets. Here we go.
How many from the Marlins, Joe? How many from the Marlins?
At least 2 or 3. At least 2 or 3.
2 out of 3. All right.
We're
there you go.
Better. We're much better. They are.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Ben. Little Rodriguez.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where I'm at too.
Here's my final take.
Philly.
The Mets are 27-35. 8 games under 500. The doom and gloom has taken over. Metsville.
For you? Oh my God.
The Mets are 3.5 games out of the playoffs. Shut the fuck up, everybody. Chill out.
Thank you. Oh my God. Farace's not pooping. Not pooping in that milk today. What's going on?
You don't even have a knob.
Dropping F-bombs on your moms. Look at that. Damn.
Mama Farace's you're gonna get spanking when you get home.
Relax, everybody. Chill out. It's unbelievable. This fan base, my God. Get rid of everybody. You got the dumbass They got the dumbasses. We were just talking about this on the Unsportsmanlike Conduct last night on Pop Culture Pros. All the dumbasses in New York, all the sports radio heads.
Oh, I hate them.
Trade everybody but Alvarez. Trade everybody.
Trade everybody. Do it.
But Alvarez.
The Mets are sunk. They'll never do anything again.
But anyway, but they're also shitting on. They've shat upon the New York Rangers goalie who is now going to command the highest average annual salary of
the
any
only
goalie.
person in the whole entire team that brought them to a game 6. Yeah. It wasn't for him. I mean, honestly, the Panthers outplayed the Rangers
the whole damn series
a lot. And if it wasn't for our
baseball
goalie,
podcast,
we would have probably lost 4 or 5 games.
I never get to say that.
No, but it's the truth. They outplayed us.
Oh, I mean, for sure. I went to game 3. The overtime, 5-4. Great game. Yeah, it's great. It was. I tried Huey Magoo's for the first time. Huey Magoo's for the first time ever.
Fantastic. Are you kidding me?
It's really good.
We got outplayed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the Panthers outplayed us tremendously. And if it wasn't for our goalie, like I just said, we would have been done in 4. Our goalie was tremendous, amazing. Best goalie in the NHL, hands down.
Igor, baby. All right, Mets. And as a recap, everybody chill out. The Mets 3.5 games out start spot. Let's go, Mets, and we will keep you updated in the group on what's going on. I'm trying to get back into those recaps. It was a rough time, You'll
be fine. You'll be fine.
We'll be good. We'll keep you updated on everything that's going on. Remember,
Kristen Nicole Beauty, it's my baby.
Both these games are nationally televised, so let's not make an ass out of ourselves, and let's whoop up on the Marlins next week. Let's go Mets, everybody. Peace out. Until next week.
The head. Deuces.
Yes.
By the way, I realized that I have a large mole on my face.
Hold up the bullets!